The content in this video was recorded approximately 1 week after receiving the robot. The robot was purchased for cutting the backyard, but I wanted to experiment with how I could use it to cut the front yard. Here I am experimenting with white solvent-based pavement striping aerosol paint. This worked really well to keep the robot away from the water valve, but did not work when used on the grass. This paint was not designed for grass. Another experiment will be done using paint designed for grass. The OcuMow uses a camera combined with 2 ultrasonic sensors to navigate around your garden. The camera detects the difference between surface textures and colors, for example grass or paving, and the ultrasonic sensors detect obstacles higher than 6 inch, such as plants, garden furniture, walls and fences, meaning there is no need for a boundary wire. To keep the mower within the lawn area, your lawn must be bordered on all sides by a visually distinctive border. This can be a flat border of paving, gravel or wooden boards, or a raised edge such as border edging, walls or fences. The mower can detect some edges that are not distinctive, however, for best and correct operation, making your borders clearly defined will improve edge detection and allow the robot to work correctly. Where a visually distinctive border is not available, e.g. on adjoining lawns, no-go magnetic strip can be placed to form a virtual boundary which the mower cannot cross.
Okay, so she got stuck here. This is the second time. I think it's because it's wet. Oh shit, I almost killed myself. I think it's because it's wet. And see the color change because it's wet. Because it ran this the other day with no problem. In fact, see, maybe we can, let's do a little experiment here. Let's see if I can get it to, nope, she won't go there. Let's see if I can get her to go this way. Yeah, see, I think it's because of the color change. If you look at the color change, it's only a very short amount of white here, and this is brown. I think she misses it. I think from her point of view, it's like that. Versus that. Okay, so this is my backyard. Okay, we'll just do a quick spin here. This is what the lawnmower's got to cut. So I've made some modifications to the backyard to make the lawn, to basically allow the lawnmower to work. The biggest modifications are right here. I bought these bricks. These were a little over $1 each at Menards. They're what? I think they're 4x16, if I remember right. I'll put a link in the video. But I put these up here. The robot can see them with no problems, as you'll see in the video. Also, this white material here, this is actually a gutter. what I found is I could buy a piece of this gutter about 10 foot long for $6, and the robot sees it and stops perfectly. So the gutter is a much more cost-efficient method as a barrier for the robot. 60 cents, yeah, 60 cents a foot. So that was actually the cheapest barrier I could find. And I'll put a link to that as well. So you can see here, we got these white things. And then over here, we got the fence. It just uses its ultrasonic, or it just bounces on the fence here. And then over here, we've got the magnetic wire, or the magnetic, whatever you call it, string barrier that came with. This is just one of them. This came with the robot. Then over here, of course, you got the house. Then you got these bricks. Now these red bricks, the robot does not see these. It bumps into them every time. So these are bumper bricks. I'm not sure why you can't see it with the camera. Maybe it's the red color. No idea. The reason I chose these bricks here is actually because I just had them on hand. And then, of course, here's the patio, which the robot sees with no trouble. No modifications required there. And then as we come over here, more of these white bricks. Now, what's interesting with these white bricks is if you get too much grass on them, the robot can't see them. Now, the spec for the robot does specify, I think it was 12 or 16 inches. So technically these bricks are too short in this direction, but most of the time it sees them. I just ran into problems where if there was some grass or debris on them, it wouldn't see it. No big deal though, because it would just bounce. We'll just hit its obstruction. So then we got fence here, and then here, same deal. These go around. So that is for the most part it, and then there's more fence over there. Now the only other thing is these are basically bumper obstructions, so it just, you know, bounces up against these and turns around. No problems there. So the robot is able to, you know, as you can see, the grass is cut. I haven't done anything. The lawnmower's done all the cutting. I don't think the camera's going to be able to see it, but you can actually see the edge here. I don't know, maybe the camera will see it if I do this. Maybe come down a little bit. Nah. I think it's actually really hard for the camera to differentiate between cut grass and uncut grass. But the robot's been doing this lawn now for about a week. I ran into a few issues where it got stuck, but I went through and fixed them. One issue is right here. This corner was a problem for a while, but I doubled up the bricks. Problem solved. Same with that corner over there. Doubled up the bricks. Problem solved. So this is an example of a lawn that the robot can do without any problems. I just set it up in the morning. I leave, come back around lunch. Usually its battery is dead. I've just been doing that every day.
I run the robot in the backyard every morning until the battery dies, approximately 3 hours. The OcuMow is only marketed at 1,000 square feet per charge, but my backyard is about 1,700 square feet and the mower is able to manage it without any issues. The battery charges in just a few hours. It would be possible to run the robot twice a day. The robot battery outlasted the camera battery.